How's it going, everybody? I wanted to showcase this software that I found. It's called Keppler. If you had seen one of my recent videos where I was showing off some 3D WebGL 3GS websites, there was a website that had a little car that was driving around. The creator of that website, that was his resume. This is a project that he's created. That's actually how I found this. Keppler is a real-time code sharing for your lectures and presentations. So it basically makes it so you take your directory, wherever your code is, and it hosts it on a web server. And people can go ahead and watch you as you're editing stuff, and you can talk in the chat, and people can go and look and view through your code. It's really easy to set up. It's made with JavaScript, so you install it with npm install g Keppler. It's using the JavaScript npm package manager, and it's just like this. You just go in your terminal and do this, and then that might take a minute or two. I already have mine installed, so it should be faster. You might need root privileges to run it for npm. If it ever pops up anything says permission denied, you just want to run sudo in front of that. And then it's as simple as that. You just run Keppler, and then you go in your directory, and that's basically all you need to do. So let's go and look at the project that we've been working on for our recent game dev tutorial series, and it's in this Sprouts directory. Now that we're in here, we can just do Keppler, and we can say the name of our game, Sproutlings code, just like that. And I guess you can say the directory right here, but we'll just leave that, and we'll just click run. And as you can see, it's taking in all the files and it opens it all up, and it creates a connection. And here's our code. It says how to connect, so we can. This is a local connection, but this is where people can go to. It's where we are. I guess this is just my local IP address, and that's the port. So if you're running this on a server, make sure that if you have a firewall, make sure that this port is open. It's 1571 by default. Other than that, you can actually go and set your port if you want to. But by default, I've noticed that it's always 1571. And here we can actually go. You can see there's images. People can go and view the images and download them. And people can also go and look at the code. So the code's all formatted. There's a question mark. I guess it doesn't know it's Go. But even though it doesn't know it's Go, it's still formatted correctly. And there's some edits. So that was the last edit. We can go in and actually say someone's following along. They're in here. And then I'm in my actual code. And say I edit it, and I save it, and bam. There, the edit popped up, and there's something saying that it was edited. Now let's remove that, and as I save it, it does everything. And we can actually go and talk in the chat as well. What's in here? Hello. And then hi. So there's different users, so people can talk back and forth through here. And let's say you're in here, you're listening to your professor as he's talking, or anyone that's presenting the code, and you want to get their attention. You can't get their attention through the chat. You can click this alert, and you click alert, and it will notify the presenter. It'll probably notify everyone, actually, that's inside of here. But yeah, it's really neat. I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe in the future, if I ever do any live streaming and we want to be looking at some sort of code, this is something that I'll use. Even now by default, this is using is running locally. There's other options for it to be ran on a server, and you just use the server parameter, because by default that's turned off. So you can just set that on, and then it should run through your server. Once again, you would have to make sure that your firewall is open for this port. So I just thought this was pretty cool. I'll have the link in the description for it. And once again, it's super easy to install. This npm install, and you just run Keppler, and it'll just run inside of whatever project that you're in. I notice the header doesn't have that. It's just there, the name of your title. So this doesn't really even matter. I think you just do Keppler when you're inside of your project folder. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, and see you guys again next time. Bye.